Well, I worked over the summer with the Center for Teaching and Learning on my introductory Meteorology 1102 course and lab. And together we were able to create a whole new set of animations, micro videos, and embed them within the lab and the lecture section to make it a much more meaningful, interactive experience for our students. So over the course of 10 weeks over the summer, I worked with CTL and I created really two sets of things. I created a set of video lectures, little micro lectures on the order of 50, 60 or so of them for both the lab and the lecture section. And then I created what we called application assignments, which were more interactive. And these were really my vision. So I would sit down with the folks from CTL and say, here's the weather phenomena that we're trying to explain, and here's kind of what I want the students to do. And they would make that come to life. And so then we would revise and they would give me updates, and through that we created interactive lectures where students were engaged with the material. They would watch a 2 or 3 minute video clip and then actually have to do something. And the same thing with the labs. They would watch a 2 or 3 minute clip and then have to actively do something, have to contour a map or analyze something meteorological. And finally, we created what were called application assignments at the very end. So after the students completed the entirety of the lecture and the lab, they had to finish with some sort of application that really tied it all together. It was super interactive, engaging for the students. So the goal at the outset of this project was to transform this general education science course, Intro to Meteorology, and its corresponding lab into something that the students would not just have to get through, but they would really enjoy, and they could take some transferable skills with them. And so we created an experience that wasn't just a video lecture and then answering some questions. We really wanted to make it interactive, and so we kept students engaged throughout both the lecture and the lab, having them do all these little mini projects, and we always tried to relate the material back to examples that were close to home. So we used a lot of examples of hurricanes impacting the Carolinas, local temperatures, pressures, snowfall, things like that to make it really relevant and make a connection to the students. And through that, I think we were able to create a really good model for future gen ed science classes in this department.